and an MSc in Transportation Planning and Management. Officer Lukman brings over a decade of experience spanning 10 different LASTMA formations, and now he oversees the Zebra unit in his current position. But it's a pleasure to have you once more as Zebra Age Lukman Olanrewaju.
Yeah, it's once a great pleasure to be with you.
All right, so because of our time, I'd like us to delve straight into today's conversation, but Lagos will be taking traffic updates in between. First off, can you give us a present traffic situation within your area of coverage? You know, even as you take us through areas that should come to mind when your axis, comes to the fore.
Yeah, well, for now, good morning once more, Lagosians. I can confirm it to you now. Our movement are all the way from Olokpomeji, Erut Iyanoworo, moving, connecting our third mainland bridge, moving inward Adekule. I can confirm it to you. For now, it's very much okay. Likewise, on the return journey, from that axis, moving backward, I can confirm it to you. Still very much in good shape. Likewise, at the Bariga axis, moving in and outward, still very much okay.
Things are looking cool and calm there.
Yeah, just by the market side, Bariga roundabout.
Okay.
Where the commercial activity likewise
take place.
Likewise, the commuters' activities on that axis also affecting the flow of traffic. Nevertheless, our men are very much up to the task, are doing what is expected. Moving in and outward of Abuloja, connecting our University of Lagos. Moving inward as St. Finbas, I can confirm it to you. You are very much on top.
Very much on top gear.
Yeah, very much.
All right, quite eloquent, I must say. Okay, so having served in various LASTMA zones across Lagos, compared to other formations, how would you describe the level of traffic law compliance in your current jurisdiction, talking about Yanwuru and Bariga, especially after the recent upgrade?
Yeah, to God be the glory. Different formations are known for different specialties. Nevertheless, for now, the rates at which our compliance are being observed by Lagosians now is very much at an increasing way. Nevertheless, our men are also on top of their game to ensure that yes, we have a better flow of traffic in and outward. Why for now, I can confirm it to you, the travel time on Third Mainland Bridge now to connect Iyanoworo in and outward, I can confirm it to you, has reduced drastically due to the effort being put in place by our men, while they are also committed due to the leadership structure.
Right.
Likewise, the body language of our able and amiable general manager, person of Bakari, Mr. Bakari Olalekonki, which is also telling us to keep moving as we continue to do what we know how to do best. Absolutely.
I see, aside from the Bariga Yanwuru, you have mentioned other areas like Ilaje, Olukpomeji. I would like you to, run us through your area of coverage when we talk about Bariga Yanwuru axis.
Yeah, 25, zone 25, which is known, which is an area of coverage for either for Bariga Yanwuru axis, covers all the way from Abuloja, moving inward the University of Lagos, covering the whole corridors of Bariga, extending towards Lady Lac, likewise coming to link the traffic from Bagada, so also moving in and out of DR Road to cover Deeper Life. The whole of Oworo in general still very much under the purview of this so-called zone, while our primary assignment point for now is on the Third Mainland Bridge, which serves as the connecting point between the island and the mainland, which we are there to do our best.
Okay. All right, then. Lagos, Nigeria, you're listening to LASTMA Connect here on Africa's first authentic traffic radio. This is Lagos Traffic Radio, 96.1 FM. My guest is Age Lukman Olanrewaju, is zonal head at Zone 25, which is the Bariga Yanwuru axis. We'll go on a break. I will take shipping position. When we return, we'll continue the conversation. Stay here with us.
My own name be Bakari Olalekon, Oga for LASTMA, the general manager. I beg, I won't tell everyone where they use the road. Make una please they follow and obey traffic rules and regulation. And also make una see we LASTMA we there for road. We are there to make sure that una journey dey smooth.
Ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó àjùmọ̀ṣe ni o.
This is Shipping Position, brought to you you by Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
16 ships laden with petroleum products, container and others are expected at the Lagos Port Complex today. The Nigerian Ports Authority, NPA, made this known in its publication Shipping Position. The publication says the ships contain crude oil, jet A1 and container, while 2 motor tankers are waiting to berth with crude oil and PMS. And that's Shipping Position for you. Thank you for listening.
You've just listened to Shipping Position, brought to you by Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM.
My people, how na day? My name now Risha Femi, aka the music and Taliban. I beg on my people, if they shy you, make it no drive. Don't drink and drive. Drive jejely. Because accident na for real, it don't happen for the past. We don't pray make it happen to anybody. I beg. Focus on your way, where you dey go, na it matter. This message now from Lagos Traffic Radio to 96.1 FM. I love you guys. That's amount of love. Acha.
Dear Lagosians, a lot is happening around us and we have to be alert always. So, before getting into a taxi, take a photo of the car, including the number plate, and send that to your friends or loved ones to let them know you are safe. Make sure the driver knows you are doing this as well. Be alert and aware. Just because it was safe last time doesn't mean it will be safe this time. A message from Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, moving Lagos forward.
orúkọ mi ni ọlálẹ́kan bákàrẹ̀ òkí general manager LASTMA. mo ń rọ gbogbo àwọn tó ń lo ọ̀nà nípínlẹ̀ èkó kọjọ kí wọ́n má sáré àsápajúdé kọ́dẹ̀ má tẹ̀lé gbogbo òfin ìrìnnà ìlú èkó. àwa LASTMA tá wà lọ́nà nítorí tiyín ni kí lílọ bíbọ̀ yín kó lè jágere dáadáa.
ìgbéga ìpínlẹ̀ èkó àjùmọ̀ṣe ni o.
For 25 years, Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASTMA, don't dey for the heart of traffic control and road safety inside this smart city. Now, time to reach make we celebrate this better legacy of service, impact, join with traffic management with technology help the drive. Join us for 3-day traffic conference to carry celebrate LASTMA 25 years of service. We'll be Silver Jubilee celebration from Tuesday, July 15th, go enter Thursday, July 17th, 2025. Venue, na Eco Hotel and Suite, Victoria Island, Lagos, with the topic to better traffic matter and safety on top Lagos roads, challenges, opportunities, and innovation. Now we own Governor for Obodo Lagos, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olubo declared the event open. The event go follow get better presentations from Ogbonge scholars from inside and outside Obodo Naija as they go still carry awards not the mouth of officers and those people them. We don't work well on top traffic and safety matter for Obodo Lagos. Still on still, they go come carry the opportunity present LASTMA 20-year traffic management plan for Obodo Lagos. No miss this landmark event as we celebrate 25 years of traffic management and tier rubber levels under LASTMA. Announcer, now Honorable Shola Giwa will be special advisor to the governor on top transportation matter.
All right, Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome back to the show. It's LASTMA Connect here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Quick traffic update. We are still in tune with the situation around the Badagry corridor. That's along that corridor where we have recorded a 40-foot container-laden truck, which was heading inward Badagry and broke down right in front of Tele Garage in the process of making a U-turn, occupying 95% of the road. Well, the owner is on ground and it's receiving attention, the impediment itself receiving attention, but I make to understand that traffic has extended beyond the custom bridge. That's the Agbara custom bridge. All right, then more updates will be flowing in time after time, even as the show progresses. All right, then, so I still have my guest here in the studio. I get Lukman Olariwaju, Zonal Head, Zone 25. That's the Bariga Yanowuru axis. And yes, we've been talking so much about that axis and, its upgrade. All right, but real quick, let me remind you that you can always connect with LASTMA via the following platforms. On Instagram, Facebook, it's Eco LASTMA. On X, at Follow LASTMA. On YouTube, LASTMA TV. And we have the toll-free line, which is 0800 00 527 862. That's 0800 00527-862. It's toll free. All right, and you could also use the walk-in complaint center. All right, and so back to the conversation. Let's focus now on the newly installed cameras on the bridge for security and speed limiting devices. We understand it advises 80 kilometers per hour. Now, the question is, how are motorists complying? And is there any enforcement yet on this vis-a-vis the incessant accidents reported on your axis? We've had a series of accidents being reported. Yes, even at yesterday, yes, I was going to raise that too. There was a major accident that occurred, and despite the speed limiting device, what's your take on this? Now, is this really, putting in check how motorists drive on the bridge, owing to the nature of that bridge? Talk to my listeners.
Yeah, thank you. Due to the just improved system on the third mainland bridge,
yes,
I would believe that the speed limit on the bridge should be a device to cushion the effects of accidents occurring on the third mainland bridge. But this is not the case. Within the month of June alone, I can boldly tell you that yes, we've recorded nothing less than 5 different serious accidents within this bridge, which is not encouraging at all. The bridge has been fixed for Lagosians, for Nigerians to enjoy their driving in and outward in a more palatable way, but the reverse is the case. The reckless driving and likewise overspeeding on the part of our motorists is seriously endangering the lives of drivers driving within this so-called corridor. Nevertheless, the speed limit has been enforced. But the kind of enforcement that needs to be done on a bridge like Third Mainland Bridge needs to be checked as well, because the safety and security of the lives of every other person that uses the road.
Okay, so what would you say here is the cause of the accidents we've recorded so far, despite having this device on the bridge, in order to, checkmate the activities of drivers? So what would be the cause? What have you observed lately?
Oh, we believe that, yes, our motorists still need to be sensitized. They still need to be advised. They still need to be talked to, because for now, what the state is envisaging concerning the driving and the rate of accident on that Third Mainland Bridge is not what they bargained for. Please, the motorists still need to know that, yes, the speed limits have been made for them to ensure that, yes, they have a safety-free driving within that corridor. And these have not been so well kept to on the part of the motorists.
That's from the part of the motorist. What of the part of your men? Compliance and enforcement. What are you doing in that regard?
Yeah, the rate of compliance has been, should we say, has been at 50-55%. While most of the devices are being planted or being erected on the bridge, has been there to checkmate the activities. It is when some of these motorists run into either of ourselves, the enforcement agents, the VIS, the LASTMA. That is when you know that, yes, they've been charged for them driving recklessly using the Third Mainland Bridge.
Okay, so let's talk about what the accident that occurred yesterday. Let's just do a quick loop-see. I'd like you to describe the incident to my listeners. What was the cause of that accident?
This was an accident that happened around 6:45, 6:50 p.m. In the evening.
In the evening?
Yes, while the Toyota Hilux carrying as many as 15, 16 passengers on the same Hilux being overloaded.
Wow.
On Third Mainland Bridge. All in the name of we boarding those kind of vehicles, we make it at a cheaper rate. That is why most of them are putting themselves into endangering their lives. And the cost of them coming, knowing fully that, yes, the driver in question never thought that, yes, he was having such an huge number of passengers boarding right at the back of that vehicle.
So you say boarding such vehicles, are you saying these are, done on commercial grounds?
Yeah, mostly.
Is that something you've observed? You're
Yes.
aware of? So why is it a common practice? Shouldn't it have been curbed or checkmate?
We've tried all we could to checkmate it, and once most of them are coming towards us, they would rather be there to take to the other side. And whatever, even our enforcement should be based on being safety conscious. If we know that yes, their lives are not safe, rather allow you go. Why we pick up the number, and we know how to get them if they need or cause for it in getting them.
Right.
But that yesterday's incident was due to reckless driving on the part of the driver.
So overspeeding. Despite being overloaded.
Yes.
Lagos, Nigeria. Let's open the phone lines. We're talking on the Third Mainland Bridge axis, the Barigai and the Third Mainland Bridge. My guest is a zonal head covering that zone, Barigai and that's zone 25. Ake Lukman Olanrewaju, right here in the studio with us. Of course, if you have business on the island, or perhaps you apply the Third Mainland Bridge on a regular basis and you've got observations, well, it's right here in the studio. Feel free to connect with us, 0915 387 7127. And 0809 912 0777 for your calls. 0809 912 777 for the calls, and WhatsApp 0915 387 7127. All right, so prior to the time of the return journey on the Third Mainland Bridge, that's talking about the close of work. It's been prior to this time, we've usually had nightmarish, traffic situations on the Third Mainland Bridge until, the GM and his special task force intervened. So how far has this intervention come along? Has it gone back to status quo, or is it still what it is, what militaries have been experiencing lately?
Due to that, mandates are given to us by the general manager in person of Mr. Bakari Olalikoki, that whatever the traffic situation is, the evening or the PM shifts movement on Third Mainland Bridge towards Yanowuru should be reduced at all costs. While I can boldly tell you, for now, this has taken shape and is seriously working. We've been able to rejig the operational efficiency of our staffs to let them know that yes, we have a mandate that on no condition should that traffic remain on Third Mainland Bridge for more than 2 or 2.5 hours.
During the peak period?
During the peak period. We have a mandate that yes, before 8 or at most, all of the things being equal, by 8, after 8, the traffic on Third Mainland Bridge should have
eased off.
And for now, we are working towards that and we are getting there. Okay,
lately we've observed that, there's usually this nightmarish traffic right from Inland Waterfront towards Adekunle, Adeniji, which isn't a normal occurrence. What's usually the cause of that traffic?
Yeah, there are exigencies. And unforeseen circumstance at times that could bring up this, but I can confirm it to you. In the last 3-4 months, these are changed drastically. The movement now, likewise, the travel time has been reduced to the barest minimum. While on the Third Mainland Bridge, connecting Iyanoworo, moving inward Olopomeji, motorists that applies at that axis can confirm this to you that in the last 4 months, things have improved for better. Okay, so let's talk about the other wing now. That's those heading towards the island, especially during the morning period. There's usually this traffic between Adekunle and Adeniji. What's the cause? I understand, there are lots of activities going on around that corridor. Tell us, what have you observed and what are you doing? What you and your men doing, to checkmate the activities of these, unscrupulous elements? Yeah, as usual, the exigencies are coupled with more influx inward island in the morning. Could also be part of this. While I can confirm it to you, our men are also there, discharging their duties. Likewise, are doing the best at this time. While I can confirm it to you, movement towards that bridge are always from 2 different points, all connecting Third Mainland Bridge, moving inward Adeniji. For people coming all the way from Abatmakoli way to connect at the Third Mainland Bridge from Adekunle axis, likewise, those also coming from Oworo Shoki axis are moving now towards Yanoworo, so also to connect at the 10 Milan Bridge, all heading towards the same side, which is Adeniji. The influx of vehicles for now in the morning has always been the regular and the normal movement inward at the island. Nevertheless, our men are up to the task, are doing what is expected, and this is being justified by the flow of traffic.
So some motorists have called in to complain that the yellow bus drivers, some of them usually drop passengers. They don't descend properly down the bridge before dropping passengers, and that usually causes some form of traffic backlog. Have you observed this?
Yeah, this has been observed quite some times ago. Why for now, that has been putting into proper check, and all hands are very much on hand for now. While I can also confirm that to you, the public are there to also justify what we are saying. We've been there to do our best while we continue to do what we know how to do best, to ensure that, yes, more better flow is being enjoyed by motorists.
Chichi from Lekki is acting with us. Okay, let's see if we can take this call coming in. 0915-387-7127. Good morning. Yes, good morning to you. Hello. Okay, I would love to have you call back so we can have that conversation. The show is LASTMA Connect here on Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. We're looking at the Third Milan Bridge and the way forward. Good morning to you.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, a very good morning to you.
Hello?
Yes, you're on. Good morning.
Yeah, hello?
Okay, looks like some network issues there. We'll see how we can clean that up. 0809-9120-777. You can also connect to us via WhatsApp or put a call through to 0915-387-7127. So Chichi from Lekki is connecting with us, and she says, please help tell him, that's the guest, okay, when it rains, we hardly find his officers on the road. Are they not equipped for such? People dropping passengers indiscriminately. I knew he was going to go off. Okay, so Chichi is talking about whenever it rains, we hardly find officers on the Third Milan Bridge, whether or not they're equipped for such conditions.
To whom much is given, much is expected. The management, likewise, the body of directors within LASTMA has didn't see it fit, and they've well equipped all our men to ensure that, yes, the season to us are likewise the rainy.
Good morning. Hello?
Yeah, sorry to cut you here. Let's take this one. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
Hello?
There's a problem. Producer
Hello?
would help clean that up. Let's go. Okay, go on, please.
Our rain kits are always on us whenever the need arises for we to be on the Third Milan Bridge. Once we don't have vehicles and issues on Third Milan Bridge, our men are always ready to do the right thing as at when due. Having the rain, we are always well equipped. Our rain kits are always with us, are always ready to go.
All right, 0915-387-7127. All right, then, so let's talk about other areas under your purview. It looks like we have a call. Okay, other areas under your purview. Let's look at the challenges being faced. As you like some form of intervention that would assist your men in upping their game.
Yeah, we've been able to talk to the committee for the fact that, yes, we understand that, yes, for people that covers.
Yes, hello.
Hello?
Hi, good morning.
Hello?
Okay, please go on.
For we that works within Bariga, or mostly populated with our residents, the community leaders within that axis has been of great assistance to us. We've been able to sanitize, likewise so as to ensure that yes, better flow are being felt within the environment.
All right, we'll see how we can clean up the phone lines, but the WhatsApp, you can always connect with us via WhatsApp on 0809 912 077. So Deji from Bariga is asking a question. It says, why do your men stop us from using our colleagues, but say we are running commercial business? Okay, yes, I think that situation has been brought to the fore on this program before. Like, okay, I'm coming from work from the island and I decide to assist my colleagues and I want to use the lay-by to drop one or two of them. But your men tend to stop us, accusing us of, running commercial business with our vehicles. Is this a common denominator?
Yeah, to the questionnaire, I believe this is not true, because within our own access in the evening, as usual, there are always private vehicles in the morning, but when most of them are coming back home on the return journey, it turns to be private commercial. We call them private commercial in the sense that most of them from their offices, they might be thinking that yes, they are private vehicles, but being used for commercial purpose. So on that point, forgetting that yes, Iyanoworo lay-by is a lay-by,
okay,
not a garage. They want to drop passengers indiscriminately and to pick at will, all in the name of running or carrying private vehicles.
But isn't that what the lay-by is meant for?
No.
Dropping off passengers?
Yeah, the lay-bys are for very short period activities. At least at most 1 to 2 minutes, just to discharge and keep moving. But that's
what's the offense? What's the case this time?
Most of them are always there indiscriminately, thinking that yes, that they want to drop. Even those people that are calling colleagues are not passengers.
Okay, how have you observed though with an MC ice to the island and probably go along with Roberta Peter's side?
Yeah.
And okay, one of them can decide to stop at the lay-by. So are you going to stop me?
Truly, you have 5, 6 moving lanes within the lay-by.
Okay.
Drop in and keep moving. For the first 2 lanes, you drop and keep moving.
Okay.
But for other, we prefer to drive down because they know that yes, the passengers are there. That once they are dropping their so-called colleagues, they'll be picking up passengers. And most of the towns in within the lay-by, somebody be telling us that yes, fine, I'm there as a 2 minutes. That's for them. their colleagues without ID cards. It is when the interrogation commences, that is when you now want to know that most of them are private commercial. That this is why we call them private commercial, because they are one of the problems of the said slow movement and third mill.
Okay, so no, are you now saying that sharing my ride with other passengers is an offense or not?
If you to the Lagos State Traffic Law, we believe that yes, you want to engage yourself in any commercial transport issues, there are always procedures for it. If you want to be commercial, be commercial. If you want to be private, be private. But when you now tends to turn private into commercial, it becomes private commercial. Most of these private vehicles being used for commercial, being said to be used for commercial purposes, are being used in perpetrating heinous acts. Most of them are being used for one chance. If you want to be commercial, let your plate number be red plate number. If you want to be private, let it be blue.
So what happens to ride sharing then?
Yeah, ride sharing it's free.
Okay.
So far you know that yes, you are free to share, right? Just don't come into the labor and disturb other motorists. In the name of we making ourselves being private. You now see they themselves know the trust with themselves. How could somebody pretend that you are sharing your ride with somebody? And at the end of the day, passengers are being called for you, beggar, Ikorodu, and you now be sharing money without. If you be looking for change, how could you be bringing somebody from your office and at the same time be giving them change? Are they passengers within your office?
Okay, so Lagos, Nigeria, the phone line is still open. Let's see if we can take just one call. Our time is fast spent anyways, but the WhatsApp platform, I wonder what's happening. Okay, so now that has turned out to be an offense. So what's the offense they commit? So let's get into the nitty-gritty of this. What's the actual offense now?
If private vehicles are caught for engaging in commercial transport activity or operation, to the Lagos State Traffic Law, you are meant to be charged for using an unpainted vehicle to engage in commercial activity, which is against Lagos State Traffic Law.
Okay. So, using the lay-by now to, call passengers and all that, which we understand is an offense because that's not what the lay-by is meant for. So, if I'm apprehended by a man, what's going to happen?
Yeah, there's always a due process to it. There's always a due process to it. They'll bring you to the office. We try to establish within that office, before you being taken to the papers at all, we first establish that with evidences to substantiate that so-called offense. After that is being well established, you will now be given a court referral. That vehicle will be referred to court.
The mobile court.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, so there's a process to it. All right, then our time is fast spent. I must let you go. But in just 20 seconds, what would be your advice to our motorists out there? How can they better collaborate with LASTMA to ensure smoother traffic flow?
Thank you. To whom much is given, much is expected. The states has tried within their capacity to ensure that yes, an average Lagosian feels and enjoys the benefit of governance.
Right.
And if this is being given to an average Lagosian, we believe more is also being expected of them. So they should please work with our men. We are there to serve them. We are not rulers. We are there to give them a better service delivery, and they should please comply with the Lagos State Traffic Law.
I must say a very special thank you for coming on board the program this morning. Zebra Age Lukman Olanrewaju, thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
All right, well, my guest is the zonal head of Zone 25, which is Bariga Yanowuru Axis, and we've been looking at the Third Milan Bridge traffic and the way forward. Big shout out, special one going out to the Director Public Affairs and Enlightenment for LASTMA, the person of Mr. Adebayo Taufik. Well, he's been in the sidelines. Thank you so much for the logistics. And also, let's salute the leadership of LASTMA under the General Manager, Mr. Olalekon Okibakare, and the tireless officers on the road. All right, and LASTMA Connect has been produced by Micah Arocha with assistance from Bakari Kausarat. Not forgetting Adamu Doreen and Peace Benjamin. On behalf of my executive producer, Taya Kole, my name is Mike James. saying when you respect traffic rules, you don't just save time, you save lives. The show will come your way again next week, Tuesday, at exactly 10:15. But till then, to have yourself a wonderful week. Bye for now.
The clouds go gray, the thunder roars and the earth sings. The season's just beginning. Sunlight it hides as the clouds make way for the pouring of my blessings. I will not be afraid. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance in the rain. It's for my seed to grow, for every prayer and every seed I've sown. Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping back 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh, oh. The land is green, it's green. Can't you see? The harvest is ready, 'cause the Lord of the harvest told me so. It's green for me. It's green for me. Standing alone can be a heavy load, but my vows I won't be breaking. Though my heart is aching, I got a word and I won't let go. It's your will I'm seeking, so I keep on believing. I see it now, I understand, I know. So I embrace it, dance. Once again, it's time for me to grow. For every prayer and every tear I've sown, Lord of the harvest knows I'm reaping joy 100-fold. The land is green, it's green, oh.